15 Dalmatian puppies. Stolen. The humans have tried everything. Now it's up to us dogs.
Man, so sorry Disney, but I don't think I'm going to be watching Cruella. But you know what? I'm going to talk about it because I've been hearing enough information about it. I've been hearing enough teasers about it. I've been hearing enough just shit about it on how great it is and how great Emma Stone is and everything in this film. And Leah Thompson and everything. But you know what? I could care less. This movie is stupid. I can't believe that we are literally going down that road. Like, is this what Hollywood has to offer us now? Like, we're just going to rehash all the Disney villains. Doesn't matter what happened. We're just going to go ahead and redo them all. It'll be fine. You guys will love it. They actually are all damaged characters. We have to explain their reasoning. We have to explain why their characters became these people. But so let's just deal with Cruella first. I cannot believe that they went ahead and thought this movie was going to be a good idea to make. I mean, do they not understand that we all have seen 101 Dalmatians? Do they not understand that we have seen the remake or the rebooted 1996 101 Dalmatians, you know, with Glenn Close? That was a great live adaptation of 101 Dalmatians. We don't need another one. We could have just ended that series, that chapter, that story could have just been closed. There is no reason that we needed to go ahead and bring that character back to give her a fucking origin story to show her when she was a little two-tone haired baby. It's just not necessary. I don't understand. You know, this movie is pretty much showing, the whole plot of this movie is that she's a fashion designer or some shit, and that she needs, that she wants to take over the fashion industry to show that she makes the best clothes. You know, in the animated series, yeah, she was a fashionista, but you didn't care. She was an evil-seeming woman. I mean, her character was just dirty. She ends up doing horrible things, and her character is just a horrible person. But you didn't no one wondered, man, I wonder why she's like that. I wonder what happened to her. I mean, I guess those are questions we have today in watching old movies that we used to love. We have to critique them, and we have to wonder, why was all this going on? Why was this character like this? What was their motive? What drove them to be like this? I mean, it's in the end, nothing changes about the character. She's still going to try to kill these puppies, and she's still going to kill animals for their fur, or, you know, essentially to just create clothing. So I don't understand where the line is to really feel sorry and feel sympathy for this character. I mean, I don't get it. Are we just supposed to watch it and just close off our minds and just pretend that she's not going to go ahead and do the things that she's going to do? I don't get it. You know, her henchmen and everything in it are just stupid. I don't understand. Like, you know, she's with this gang or whatever. I don't get it. It's so stupid. In the original animated story and in the movie, you know, she had her little sidekick villains, but it's not like she grew up with them, because obviously she like paid them to help her kidnap the dogs and everything, or the puppies. You know, they weren't these like friends of hers necessarily, you know, like they show it here. You know, she was just a normal woman that wanted, for whatever reason, to kill these puppies to get their fur. I mean, that's what the story was. So how could they sit there and just change all that? I mean, I don't understand how they could just change all of it. But anyway, like I was saying, I have to rant about this because I just don't understand why they thought this was a good idea, and I don't understand how people feed into this thinking that this is revolutionary. Oh my God, a Cruella movie. I've always wanted to know why she is such a bitch. I don't get it. I don't get it. And the original one with Glenn Close, it was fantastic. You know, you had Hugh Laurie as one of the sidekicks. I mean, awesome casting, awesome direction, awesome, you know, the whole feel of it, all the performances were just lively, great. You know, Emma Stone, she's just speaking in a British accent. Like, I don't see what the difference is. Like, or why she's so, not the difference, but what the big hype is. Like, what makes it so great? You know, I just don't get it. And the animated movie was so much better. Plus, they redid that one too. You know, we had 102 Dalmatians. So I don't want any more of this. You know, I really don't. We don't need to start making all these backstories for characters. We don't need to for villains and stuff. We don't need to start rehashing all this. There's just no need. You know, we're going to just make Ursula the movie next, you know, where she's a little squid and she ends up, I don't know, becoming her squid partner, her squid friends become little calamari strips, and so she gets upset and then takes over the sea somehow and becomes like some crazy evil bitch. I don't know, doesn't make any sense. You know, I wouldn't watch that either, but some people, I guess, think it would be a good idea. Gaston, huh? Beauty and the Beast? You think we're just gonna have an origin story about him being a kid, little orphan boy, and his dad never took him shooting, and his first girlfriend was really ugly, so he vowed never to date an ugly woman again, and then when he found out that the Beast was gonna get in on that, oh hell nah, he ain't gonna let the Beast take that woman. But of course he was a kid, so we'll just say he found out about the Beast when he was a kid. But I don't know how the hell you'd make a origin story about Gaston. Then you got Jafar. Of course, Jafar, what? From Aladdin? Oh, come on. Come on now. Jafar, like, with all the shit we got going on in Palestine and Israel, you're going to make a Jafar origin story? Come on, Disney. I dare you. Do it. Please. Please do it. You know, Yuzuma from Emperor's New Groove, that little skinny twig old lady, you can make one of her. She can be like some young purple girl. She's like the second cousin of Gamora, you know, from Guardians of the Galaxy, but then she ended up getting stuck in some other time period, and now she's some evil empress taking over some dude who just wanted to have a new groove. I don't know. You know, come on now. Lady Tremaine. You want to make a Lady Tremaine movie from Cinderella, the evil stepmom? You're going to make a movie about how the evil stepmom was actually a young, respectable woman, and then shit happened and hit the fan, and now she's evil and doesn't care about her kids and doesn't care about Cinderella, but cares about her kids. But we got to understand why she cares about the kids, because they're her kids, not Cinderella. She has nothing to do with Cinderella. That's not her blood. She needs to take care of her own children. You know, I mean, come on. I just don't get it. Or, of course, the one that everyone's saying, Frollo, you know, from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, come on now. The priest, the little pedo. Well, he's not really a pedo because she's a woman, but the guy that, like, creeps all up on the woman, you know, that he's, like, trying to kill Quasimodo or whatever. Like, you want an origin story about that guy? You know, like, Nacho Libre 2.5, pretty much, of some guy that worked with Nacho, and then it turns out to be I keep forgetting, Frollo, Cloud Frollo, you know, like, I just can't. I can't do it. I hope that this is the last attempt to make, I hope it gets enough shit, this movie gets enough shit to where they will not make any more movies like this. They will not make any more origin stories. They will not start glorifying villains. You know, you don't want people to glorify violence, and you don't want people to glorify being evil, but they're turning all these evil characters good. You're making what, kids believe that, oh, you know what, they just had a hard life, and maybe, I guess, what, you're just gonna say they don't become the characters that they are destined and already started out as? I mean, come on, Disney. Come on. You already had it well. You already did a good job back in the day. Maybe things were different and times were just harder on us as a civilization and as the races that we are. But you made some pretty beautiful shows and movies. Please don't ruin them. Please don't alter them. Please don't give them new backstories that none of us asked for. Just let them be and just throw them back in the Disney vault and throw away the key. For fuck's sake.